At least 25% of Aussie children are morbidly obese, and like their waistlines, that figure is getting bigger. Often parents simply don't know why or how to fix it. There is help at hand. Richard and Joey Mark have written this book, Please Mum, Don't Supersize Me, and they're joining me today. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Now, Joey, I think the most alarming thing I heard was that the majority of these kids, if they continue that obesity through to adulthood, they won't outlive their parents.
That's exactly right. And with the rising concern today of childhood obesity, it's really important for us to make a difference in the home and to take action today.
Well, let's run through some of the examples if we can, because it's very easy for kids to say, snacks I think are often the ones that can undo kids, and it's so easy to open a packet of chips.
Isn't it?
What's your alternative?
Look, the alternative we can use is rice crackers. So there's so many different flavoured rice crackers today, like barbecue flavoured. So instead of having barbecue chips, opt for the rice crackers, and you can be saving up to 30 grams of fat just in a 100-gram serving.
Wow,
of
that
rice
is
crackers.
a lot, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Snacks at lunchtime, recess, all of that. I've noticed you've brought in a couple of samples here.
We have. So a good way to get the kids to get some extra veggies is to use some tomatoes and pop some dairy there, so some cheese, which you could also add the crackers, so they could have it like a little snack, some fruit. Now, another thing is muffins. So today sizes are a lot larger than they were in the past. So if you have a look at the muffin over here, for a child, they could really have a smaller portion muffin, so this would be a better option. And then with a treat, some parents like to give a chocolate, right? But if a chocolate is given every single day, that's 5 chocolates a week, because there's 5 days of school. So that treat then becomes a habit. So we look for a healthier alternative and keep the chocolates for a sometimes food every now and then, and maybe try some dried fruit or even popcorn, but popcorn that is made from home.
Yes, not the ones that are smothered in butter.
No.
Exactly. And I noticed you've put cute little notes on some of the lunch boxes and all of that. That really does look very cute. Now, your breads that we have here, big difference in portion sizes.
Oh, huge. And if we have a look, we start over here with the white bread. It's quite large. And if we compare that with our brown breads, brown is a better GI, it's a low GI, which means the energy of children is going to sustain longer, and adults, whoever eats it. But then we have a look at this one. So if we look at the jump in size is incredible. So I think it's very important for parents to really take a look next time you're at the supermarket at the size of bread. Now, an alternative to the sandwich could be a wrap. So if we have a look here, we've got wraps. Now, butter is something which a lot of us have developed as a habit. Like, who taught you to butter your bread? Most of the time, it's just something we grew up with. But today we have so many varieties of better options, such as avocado.
While you're making that wrap, I'm going to get Richard to start making the pizza, if you would, because that's another area, isn't it? To order a pizza that comes in from the outside means that it can have a lot of fat. So you're actually suggesting that if you do a family night at home, make pizza at home, and the children, to get them involved, yes?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, pizzas today that are coming out from ordered and delivered, those pizzas have all these hidden fats with extra cheeses and what's so on it. So in making it at home, we can choose what we want to put on our pizza ourselves. So we can also limit the cheese amount, and then we can make it like a little game for kids. So we can say, hey, let's have, if you've got 2 kids, you could divide the pizza in half, and you could say, how about you decorate one half and the other child decorates the other, so it becomes fun.
Yes.
And then you can also say, hey, let's see who's got the most colourful pizza, which means we're adding all the extra veggies.
That's a good way of getting them to eat their veggies, for sure. Now, fruit's another area that is that children, you know, tend to sort of go, oh, not so keen on that. I love the idea that you've done here of actually making different shapes out of the fruit from your little cookie cutters.
Most definitely. So cookie cutters are not just for cookies. So it's really important that we look at thinking outside the square, making it fun for the kids, and we can cut them up into shapes. Plus, kids love to come into the kitchen and help mum and dad. And if they're in here being interactive, they're more likely to eat it as well.
You've really given us some inspiration. Thanks so much for joining us. The book is called Please Mum, Don't Supersize Me. At a bookstore near you, there's a